Keanu Reeves wants to make a Constantine sequel. Now, two things. One, yes, please. And two, look at this drawn image of Constantine from this is from a poster. This is from a one sheet for Constantine back 14 years ago in 2005 when this movie came out. It doesn't even look like Keanu Reeves. But that just goes to show you how little DC and Vertigo gave a crap about this movie back in the day. Well, probably more Warner Brothers than the other people, but still, really, they ended up doing it. But anyway, according to Keanu here, excitement was high on Constantine before it hit theaters, which it was in 2005. That was a big lead-in. People really wanted to see it. But that quickly faded away. However, Keanu would like to still come back to the role. Reeves has been talking a lot about past roles over the past few weeks while out promoting John Wick Chapter 3. But Speed 3, unfortunately, is not one because nobody likes Speed 2 and Speed 1 is perfect. But he says here, I've always wanted to play John Constantine again. I just love that world too, and I love that character. I just had a blast playing that character and playing in that world. And yeah, it was fun. Even Shia LaBeouf showing up in the movie as the taxi cab driver was fun. It was before Shia went crazy post Indiana Jones. It was still good Shia. It was good Shia time in Hollywood. But never mind the fact that Peter Stormare was the absolute best interpretation of Satan anyone has ever seen, ever, and since then. And if you ask anyone in who loves movies, well, who was the best person to play Satan ever? What movie was it? You're going to hear Constantine. It was Constantine. Because it was Constantine. It's not even a theory. That's an outright goddamn fact. You can look it up right there. However, there's a couple things that might keep this from happening. One, it's been 14 years. And a lot of people out there are not, 14 years is a long time. But then again, Keanu's riding high with John Wick Chapter 3, and you got Bill and Ted currently in pre-production coming out. So that could be a thing as well. However, let's go take a look here at the box office total. So the box office for Constantine was a $100 million budget, which is in 2005 was pretty good. And it raised 75 million domestic, 154 million international for a worldwide gross of 230 million. Now, the general rule of thumb is a movie has to gross at least 3 times its production budget in order to be profitable. So if it only did $230 million worldwide when it came out in 2005, perhaps the DVD sales was something that could actually kind of help it out. Well, looking over here at the numbers.com, we don't get a lot of information on this one. In fact, there's only 1 week's worth of sales here. Now, this is from November 29th, 2009, where apparently it was ranked 17 and it only shipped 60,000, sold 60,000 units. But that's for Blu-ray sales. There were no DVD sales. So there's no way of knowing how much money Constantine made in the process of coming out on home video. And see, it would have opened up, I think it opened up midsummer. Let's go back here. Take a look here. When it opened. Opened February 18th, 2005. I know I thought summer. So it would have been out on home video by summer 2005. I know I bought it on home video when it came out on summer 2005, but it definitely was one that a lot of people out there, I think, found on home video, and that probably has a bit of a cult following right now. Never mind the fact that the show was really well received, although not a ratings darling, and that actor is now over on Legends of Tomorrow and having voiced the character for a number of DC animated projects. So I think at this point in time, Keanu may want to go back to Constantine, but where the Arrowverse is, where the DC fandom is right now, most likely they're not going to want to do that. They're probably going to end up wanting to go over and have it be the other guy. And honestly, as much as I loved Constantine from 14 years ago and would love to see a sequel to it at some point in time, I probably would also be on the part of seeing the new guy get it rather than Keanu. And I love Keanu, but that ship kind of feels like it's sailed a little bit. You know what I mean? It feels a little bit like it's sailed. So